Hi, I'm recording this on in December 2025, and just recently there is news that Australia has banned social media to be used by children below 16 years age. As of now, US and many other countries were allowing children who are 13 to have social media accounts like Instagram accounts. I am 100%, 500% in support of this new regulation of Australia. Here is something that I have seen a close friend suffer firsthand. This is what happened. This friend was somehow under the impression that her son is not using social media because she had not seen any social media account on her phone. However, one fine day, and her son is 15 years old. Now, one fine day, she is looking into his phone and she finds that there is a hidden Instagram account. Now, she looks further into it and she finds that her son, is actually interacting with a girl who is his age. And they actually got to know each other via their school. But their main interaction is happening on the social media chat, on the Instagram chat. Now, this chat was no way good. The girl was sharing sexually explicit videos with him. She was nudging him to have chats which are explicit, which are extremely physically oriented. And her son was taking it as normal and continuing with it. So, when confronted about this situation, he said that, social media accounts are allowed once you're 13. So why should it be any different for them? It's their right to have social media accounts and maintain accounts. So it dawned on this parent that she had not expected that her son will be using social media. Hence, she had not made him aware of the evils of social media, do's and don'ts of using social media. She had imagined she will have that chat when the child is closer to 16, 17, 18 years old. Now, another mistake that this boy did is that he had shared his social media credentials, Instagram credentials, login credentials with this girl. And this girl had logged in pretending to be him. And she started chatting with his friends who were boys, right? So she pretended to be this boy because she has logged in using his credentials on Insta, and on his messaging, on his chat, she started talking to his friends who are boys, pretending to be him. And she started asking him gender oriented things like, hey, so I don't think you are straight, or I have something, I have feelings for you, right, between two boys. So she was literally playing with fire. This boy was not aware, as he was not looking into his chat all that often. And without his knowledge, his identity was stolen by this girl, and she was using it for extremely dangerous, you know, I don't know, what do you call it, games. So happened my friend found it in time, and she had to have multiple sit downs with her son so that he understands the perils of using social media without full understanding of what can go wrong on it, full understanding of how important your credentials are, full understanding of how important your identity is. So she had these multiple sit down chats, and they were not always pleasant. However, the good news is at the end of all these chats, her son understood, and he actually voluntarily deleted his Instagram account and decided not to have it until he goes to college. So this was probably a big accident in many ways that could have happened by any of these kids being involved in self-harm or anything like that. And it was thwarted. So I want to share this for the knowledge of all parents, and to ensure that these laws which are being brought in by countries like Australia is supported and more countries follow it. above all, we parents have to be aware that we make our children aware of social media, do's and don'ts, as early as possible. Different children mature different at different ages. So we need to watch and make sure they are aware.